Man, I sure do enjoy the editing of video. I wish I could do all that fancy editing.
Luckily, I can teach you. My name's...
Who are you?
What?
Get out of my house!
For these videos, I'm going to be using a program called DaVinci Resolve. Now, this is one of my favorite editors because it's pay to use, but you can get a free version online, which kind of limits some of the things that you might use, but those are more advanced techniques, so, you know, a lot of times I'll just use this for some basic editing, which is what we're going to be focusing on today. Unfortunately, this is a Windows application, and since I'm doing this for a school project, I'm going to have to show the other side of the spectrum, the Mac. So for this, you're going to want to use iMovie. Again, this is a school project, so it's the only editor that you have that isn't blocked by the school district. So, yeah. Alright, now that your video editor is set up, then you're gonna need some footage. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write a small script and kind of just get some footage for kind of like a movie, I guess. You know, kind of get a bit old-fashioned with this, so I'm just gonna look in my box of original ideas here to see if I have a... Alright, that's a problem. Let's see. That'll work. Yeah, let's get one of these. There we go. Yep. Alright, yep. Just gotta top it off with, here we go. Now that all of your ideas are here, it's time to write the script. So just take all your ideas and then kind of, it should start to take shape soon, after a little bit of, writing. And done, easy as that, you've got something that's slightly readable. So now you're gonna want to grab your props and, your actors. If you're like me and don't have any friends, then you can use the Brandon Rogers method, which is just, grabbing a bunch of different hats and then pretending to be different people. Throw that all onto the desk. Get all of your resources organized here. And now all you need to do is get that bad boy on film. Come on. Radical. Alright, so now that we have footage, a script, and kind of a general idea of what we want to do, it's time for us to load everything in and start editing. There we go. Alright, so this is our person for our test footage. Hello. Hello. So there's some really basic things that you can do with your video editor. Zooming into your character or out if you want to, you can generate text on screen, images, or if you really want to, you can actually add your own music. Or if you don't really want your own music, you can just add a voiceover. Hey.
Hello?
How you doing?
I don't feel safe.
There's another part on here, which is color. Now, it might not seem like much because, honestly, it's just editing the colors, but it can actually help set the mood. For example, I just recorded a scene and then added some color changes. Every time the color changes, just take a mental note on what the current emotion for the scene is. Same with the music.
Liam, no. Who did this to you, man? There's two, man. We're in the tree. We can get through this. Yeah. Look, man. I know it might seem hard now, We're gonna get through this. This is for America, man. We're going back to the homeland after this. Liam, please, no. Liam. Liam, no. Call me an ambulance.
You're an ambulance! Chances are you probably already know what a green screen is. Basically it's a green thing, and then with digital editing, you can actually take the green out of it and put it wherever you want. Basically having like this PNG image, but it's a video. So if you want to pull off this effect, you can just Google like green screen and then whatever you want, and then you'll find a video on it. From here you just copy the link, and then paste your link into a legal video converter. For all that, just import it and you should see it on screen. Radical. With a little bit of hard work and a little bit of editing, you can get something stupid like this.
We just sold out all the floor seats.
Take me on a trip, I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd love to see LA. I really want to come pick it with you. You'll be my American boy.
Tarantino once said, if you can pull off a special effect in real life but you just use it with CGI, then you're just lying to your audience. Or something along that line. I can't remember the exact quote. But basically we're not going to be using the computer anymore for any of these effects. Basically what we have here is a bunch of props. Now, some are obvious, like a Nerf gun that you could probably spray paint, some foam weapons, but one of my favorites is explosions. A lot of James Bond films use actual explosions, so I decided why not do the same. I bought this grenade at the black market, and with a little bit of timing, we can actually get some stuff to blow up for our films. Now you just gotta be really careful with it. That, from then on, you're basically done. I can't exactly teach you how to edit because a lot of people have their own editing styles, so I can just give you the basics and then have you learn on your own. So what do you do from here? Well, basically what you want to do is take your movie that you just made and get it onto some sort of device. Now, with this you can probably export it into something cool. Now, we just wait. Hopefully I didn't record over anything important. And you're done. Now with the sacrifice of Stuart Little, it's time to show people your new movie. Alright. So what do you guys think? Horrible.